And the contestants in this one, Sherman Cleveland of the USA driving an Offenhauser in car 10, Brian Canine from New South Wales driving car 55 from position 2, and Lou Marshall in another Offenhauser, car number 76 from position 1. We'll have another circuit of the track before they assume their correct position, so that we have Lou Marshall, number 1 position, car 76 on the inside front, Brian Canine, car 55 on the outside, and Sherman Cleveland of the USA. Now it appears that there may have been a change in the positions here. Unless Sherman Cleveland's putting on... No, it's Cleveland and Canine in 1 and 2 and Marshall in 3. The lights have changed to green and they're coming past our commentary position with Brian Canine taking the lead over Sherman Cleveland of USA, with Lou Marshall in a very thick Offenhauser tailing the field away. The interest centres on these two on your screen at the moment, with Canine still going very strongly in front in car 55. And if Cleveland were any closer, Canine might as well get out of the car and let Sherman drive it. Canine still holding out Cleveland, the two of them locked together as they come around the top corner. Cleveland's underneath. As they come onto the back straightaway, they're running wheel to wheel, and there's Cleveland going through on the inside down the back straightaway. The two of them have touched wheels, and there's Canine's gone up against the safety fence. Cleveland's underneath, the two of them straighten out. Canine's still in front from Cleveland. They've taken the yellow with 1 to go. It's still Canine in front of Cleveland. The two of them, not much between them as they come onto the back straightaway now for the final time. Cleveland trying the inside once again. Canine's still there as they go down the back straightaway. And look at Cleveland, he's under him again as they go down under the bottom corner. Canine sticking to his guns, he won't let him through, and there's Cleveland underneath and spinning him too at the line. And that is undoubtedly the best match race I have ever seen here at the Sydney Show. This was spectacular racing at its best, Mike. I've never seen a finish like that to a speed car in my life. Sherman Cleveland did everything but throw wrenches and spanners at Canine, and the crowd here are going berserk. Canine, the winner, going into the track, and there's Cleveland charging the pit gates like a maddened bull. And believe me, this crowd must be in excess of 35,000 yards in front of the third place getter in this event so far, Sid Middlemas in car 54. Tattersall coming through on the outside, then switches to the inside. He's taken Marshall, and Tattersall has moved to 4th already. Newland's still the leader from Sid Clark. Tattersall moving up on the tail of Sid Middlemas. Next is Lou Marshall, and they were tailed off then on the outside by Bruce Rickard. Tattersall there going through in car 35, about to tackle Sid Middlemas at car 54 as they come down the back straightaway. Lou Marshall also prominently positioned, and further back in the field is Sherman Cleveland. There's Tattersall coming into the main straight now on the tail of Middlemas, switches to the outside, now underneath as they come to the top corner. There's Middlemas in 54 and Tattersall in 35. The two of them nose to tail as they come on the back straight. Watch Tattersall underneath. Down the straight, underneath, and Middlemas gave in there. Allowed Tattersall through on the inside. He drifted up high to the safety fence. Buddy Biden, he came off the turn, and he's now running third. Tattersall into third. Dillman's still the leader. Sid Clark's running second. Then further back on the inside, as Tattersall is in the third, then Middlemas. Here's Tattersall coming onto the back straight again. He's up to third. Still the leader, Bruce Dillon in car 68, with Sid Clark in car 51 in second place, but this man Tattersall from the USA, he's the man to watch. Already come from position 18 up to the third place in this 35-lap event, and he's hot on the heels of Sid Clark, about 40 yards behind Clark now as they go up the Coronation Sound straight. There's Tattersall now. If our camera pans forward, there's the second place getter, Sid Clark, and there on your screen, just going through, was the leader, Bruce Dillon. There's Tattersall, Clark in front in car 51. You can see he's closing the gap very dramatically in this event, closing up on the inside with Dillon in car 68, still in front. And there goes Tattersall underneath Clark. Whether Clark can hang on, yes, he's held him off for another few yards. Dillon, both of them closing the gap on Dillon. Dillon is nowhere near as far in front as he was the previous lap. Sid Clark is being forced to drive a lot faster by Tattersall's tactics, and the gap is slowly being closed on Dillon. Tattersall now is a second, and he's trailing Bruce Dillon. There you see the gap. Watch Tattersall close it. It's just on one straightaway. Here they are, Dillon coming around now with Tattersall on his tail. It won't be too long before they're lapping behind them. Dillon, the Sydney youngster, Tattersall, the Yank professional. Wheel to wheel then straight away. Tattersall's in underneath as they go down to the bottom corner, but Dillon with some high-speed driving on the outside manages to keep the Yank at bay with the two of them straightening up, going up to the line. Tattersall drawing back a little, playing with Doolan as they go into the top corner. Doolan driving the race of his life on the outside. Tattersall staying underneath as the two of them straighten up down the back straightaway again. Coming up now to lap Benighton, and Doolan goes past on the outside. Tattersall's there too. Further back on the outside to Sid Clark. You see Benighton. Here's the gap. Doolan in front with Tattersall charging up on the inside. The two of them reach the top corner with Doolan still in front of Tattersall. Then further back to Benighton's being left. Middleman is coming through on the tail of Sid Clark. But here is the race. It's Bruce Doolan. Could get lost here in traffic. Tattersall is pushing him harder than he's ever gone before. They're around Laurie's side. Oh, this is where Doolan could make a mistake. Look at Tattersall went between the two of them, and he's hit the front in the World Championship. Tattersall's in front in the Valvoline Offenhausen.
Well, remarkable driving from Tattersall. I don't know how many laps have gone. We've been watching this event so close, but Tattersall already streaking away from Doolan now, opening and increasing the lead that he established. The fact that they had to lap another car, Laurie Seidel there, that gave Tattersall the opportunity, and he went through very, very quickly and took over the lead from young Doolan, who up to that time had driven the absolute race of his life to hold out Tattersall for about 4 of the laps that you saw on your screen. Tattersall from the USA driving an Offenhauser in car 35, leading in this World Speed Car Championship at the moment, the Sydney Showground Speedway. In second place at the moment is Bruce Doolan. In third place would be Sid Clark in car 51, and fourth place getters, I'll just have to get...
Looking back through the field, Minimus is holding down fourth ahead of Lou Marshall. Then further back on the inside is Rich Rickard of South Australia. Next is Sherman Cleveland. They were then tailed off on the outside. Going down the back straight is Ray Noble. Tattersall's that far in front, you can put the glasses down. Sherman Cleveland brushing the safety fence there on the outside. We picked them up in the bottom corner. Tattersall coming up to lap Brian Myers. Look at this form. Sitting back, waiting for the straight to come, and then first with acceleration, and once got into the fence upside down.
Right underneath that commentary position here.
Brian Killeen is in the safety fence. He's upside down.
Oh, and there's a nasty accident. There's a car on fire. Brian Kileen's car's on fire here. We'll have to see what we can do about this. The ambulance is coming in very quickly. The fire hydrants are, the fire extinguishers are on the job very, very quickly. My word, that was a dramatic happening. We've got car 51...